Now we are? Okay.
Now we are.
We are now live from the Living Arts and Science Center in Lexington, Kentucky, where we just have had the judging of our 49th annual print competition and exhibition. About 3 independent judges, and also the club members have made their choices as well. Let me just briefly introduce each one of the judges to you. First we have Alex Schlitz, photographer with Lexington Herald Leader. Steve Schaefer, who's a photographer and producer with KET. And Guy Mendez, who's a former producer at KET and now teaches celebrity. And now teaches photography part-time at the University of Kentucky, and has published some books and had a lot of exhibits and so forth. So we're very honored to have these 3 experts with us tonight. So let's give them a round of applause.
Let's put experts in quote marks, please. Right. All right, so we're going to start with still life. We're going to start with honorable mention is number 54 over here in the corner.
We should back away because we've seen you.
We should, yes, we should.
Okay, that's Nancy Bonus.
Pretty far out.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was really striking. It caught all of our attention pretty quickly. This was one of the tougher categories that we judged today. This one took a little more discussion than some of the others. So that was a really cool image. 3rd place is number 6. It's the
Amber Fire.
Yep.
By Bill Cole.
I believe that's a Bill Cole.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful image. It's really well done, Bill. The print's beautiful. It was very striking. It was hard to get past it, honestly. It was a tough struggle for this one. For the first 3 places in this category was tough. Okay, moving on. 2nd place. This one struck us. It's kind of funny. It's 136.
The bird.
The bird bath. Right
Middle
here.
little one.
Yeah, the small one right there. We were all struck by how this cool this image was. It's a little outside of the box thinking, which we really kind of liked. There was a whole lot of that tonight. A lot of out of the box thinking that we were really surprised by and really enjoyed. That one's really cool and really fun.
And that's Kathy Phillips.
So 1st place is number 168. So right, this image struck us immediately. It looks like a painting. It's beautiful. It's really well done. Every tone in it is just right. And
That's Rebecca Brothers.
Congratulations. It's a beautiful image.
Oh yeah, Club's choice is number 23. It's Beth Gravitt.
The fiddles.
Fiddling around.
If anybody wants to, we're broadcasting on the Photographers Forum of Lexington. So if you get crunched in and want to look at it on your cell phone, just log in there.
All right.
Well, there are those ones you can't see back here.
Yeah, that's why I was seeing that.
That's a good problem to have. It's such a great group. Yeah, it's a big group. We were not expecting this many people, so this is really great. And I'll take a minute. We saw a really great bunch of photography here tonight. It was really impressive to see. You all should pat yourselves and give yourselves some applause because it was really well done. The whole show is well done. You can clap, it's okay. Clap for yourselves. All right, so we're going to move to color, or creative color.
Actually, just for English.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is. There's only one category.
So there was one black and white entry, but because it doesn't meet the threshold, it's just one category.
Since you got there quicker, I'll let you do this one.
All right, so the three images we had here, starting with honorable mention, that's number 57. And this is a well-done image, but we felt it didn't really fit the category. But it's still a great image, that's our honorable mention choice. Whoever said that is.
That's Wanda Childs.
Now, we did have a lot of discussion between the first and second place. They both really fit the category well. And our second place choice is number 5.
That's Bill Cole.
We thought the colors worked well, and it just kind of shows talent in Photoshop and things along those lines. And
Very, very whimsical.
Yeah,
It was really
yeah.
cool.
So our number 1 frame, obviously, was
Drum roll.
number 133.
Kathy Davis.
Joe, hold on, still for a second, sorry.
This picture just really, when it comes to the creative category, this was the obvious first choice for all three of us after we whittled it down. And it's a great execution of the idea of the creative concept. Good job, whoever shot it, and went on with it. It's a good shot.
That was Kathy Davis. The club's choice was Bill Cole's number 5.
The eyes category. I've never seen an eyes category before.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, before you get going, I'll tell you what we like. We'll see if you
Go ahead.
agree. All right. So we like number 92, and that was Lisa Brown.
Well, we're going to keep you in suspense a little longer. We're going to do honorable mention first. Honorable mention for us was number 86.
That's Lana Urey.
Love the two eyes. It was really cool. We wish it had been printed down just a little bit more, but other than that, it was really well done. So third place is number 16.
That's Ron Curtis.
It was really fun. Those eyes are huge and beautiful. Just a really fun image. It was great. Second place. It was 21.
Ward Ransdell.
Which we thought was a really interesting choice to put this in this category. I would have never thought to put it in this category. But those eyes pop out and are the first thing that you notice. So it was really well done. It's a really great image. Love the crop. Really keeps your attention on what's important. Well done.
Ward Ransdell.
Congratulations. And first place is number 92.
Really? Those of you who missed it the first time,
It's beautiful. That eye really just hit us all three when we walked up. So well done.
Thank you.
All right.
Did you give us her name?
Lisa Brown.
We're moving
She
around
won
the
the club's
beginner.
choice too.
Yeah, you can't.
That's a beginner?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right.
A hard-working
I'm not
beginner.
gonna join this club.
Very hard-working beginner.
Awesome.
Okay, moving over to portrait.
Portrait.
Okay, so club's choice For portrait black and white is number 91, Lana Yeary.
So this category was also kind of difficult for us to judge. A few of them jumped out at us right away, and our first choice for honorable mention was 26.
Beth Gravitt.
This picture brought you right into the subject. This photo brought us right in. Good look at the eyes. It
could have been a good choice to go in the eyes category too.
Yeah, we talked about that as well. So good shot. So our third place was number 64.
64 is in color.
Oh, sorry, I'm wrong one.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry about that. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, here we go. 159 was our third place.
Okay, that's Francisco Loco.
So this one is very cool. I really want to know the story behind this, and we were wondering if it was shot on film.
It was?
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Awesome.
It's a cool shot. It brings you right in. We really love the framing above our head.
With the corn stalk over her head, that
stuck out
sold
to
it
us.
for us.
He's the only guy walking around carrying a hosel
Yeah.
so.
Good shot. So our second place was number 74.
That's Barbie Carter.
There's just something about, a nice quiet moment, soft light. It's a very good capture. A lot of people think portraits have to be set up of a certain situation, and this is just a real life grab of something that was happening. It's a good shot. Who was that?
That was Barbie Carter.
And our number one was number 91.
Lana Yeary, the club's choice.
And this drew us in right away also because you have the great expression and the way that the bird is framed up in the hat, and it's
beautiful.
It's printed beautifully. It contrasty, brings you right in. It's great light. It's a very good way of seeing.
I want to get to know that guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Moving to color. To color, the club's choice is number 8, which was shot by Bill Cole.
So starting off, honorable mention for us, we had 115.
Okay, that's John Robinson.
Very cool perspective, kind of a funny picture. You look at it and you get an immediate emotional reaction from it.
That's what kind of sold it for us.
Yeah.
It was really whimsical and really just fun.
And you knew the guy, he's always, he's already to tell you a joke. He's always got a joke.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hey, Jimmy Durante still lives.
Yes.
Jack Benny.
So for our third place, we had number 64.
That's Karen Higdon.
So we love the color scheme and the light in this one, and you mix that with the expression on the man's face, and it all came together really well.
Classic cowboy shot.
Exactly.
Marlboro Man.
Marlboro Man, that's right.
Our number 2 spot was number 95.
That also is Karen Higdon.
So this one drew us in because it's very clean, very colorful, and finding a nice clean background to shoot against out at an event is extremely hard to do, and this photographer did that, so that's what drew us in.
Yep, it was well executed.
Our number one choice was number 8.
Sensitive pattern here.
Bill Cole.
Once again,
It's
Mr.
not always a pattern.
We've only got a pattern of 2.
Again, great use of light, very clean. It shows everything you need to see in the picture, right from this one frame. It's very well executed.
Again, I want to get to know that guy.
Yeah. Good job.
Good job, Bill. That was a good one.
He's a photographer.
He is. Where is guy? I mean,
Oh, yeah, you're all doing a great job.
guys in the back, I'll do this one. Yeah, sure you will.
Why do I doubt that?
Our Flora category, there was no black and white. And so our winner, the club's choice for this one was Lisa Brown, number 90. Let me rephrase that, no black and white category.
Okay, so our honorable mention, let me get oriented here, is number 30.
That's Jack McKinney, 2.
The local light highlights the texture of this one. It's a, I would have never thought to shoot a mushroom from dead over top like that. It was just, it's really cool, really interesting. It drew us in. It was this one was also a lot of discussion in this category to arrive at our choices. Let's see, third place is number 11.
Wes Moody.
The tree in the corner, yeah, that tree is. That's a tree we spent a lot of time photographing. Yeah. Second place is number 2.
That is Mr. Snell.
Again, beautifully executed.
Tip of the hat to David Robinson, right?
Let's see, so that was second place. So first place is, I lost it. Oh yeah, number 140.
Marty Betts.
Go Marty.
I actually kind of envy this image. I love it. It drew me in immediately, and I kind of fought for this one. So, congratulations, it's well done.
It's for sale.
And I'm sure she takes checks and credit cards.
And cash.
Cash is good.
I'm a photographer, so I don't have cash.
That's true.
Yeah.
And I'll use his credit card.
Okay, so that's it for this one. So,
Yeah.
Sports and
Yeah.
rec over there.
I'm gonna let Alex, since Alex is a professional sports photographer.
Yeah.
There we go.
Gotta find the category.
Over there.
Okay.
Second page from the last, Alex.
The club's
There we go.
choice for sports, number 153.
All right, so starting out for us, our honorable mention was number 13.
That's Lance Coleman.
I think it's up in the corner there.
It's one of the
13?
Okay, there. So we like this image being able to catch the breath and everything, it was framed pretty well, and it's just an impressive catch. Good job, whoever shot that one.
I'd love to have seen it bigger, but
Yeah. Our third place was number 153.
Alan Dawson, the club's choice.
All right.
there we go.
This one we liked. It's peak action, and you have expression on the rider's face. The only thing we were wondering is the background. That's one of the very important things in sports photography, is to try and clean up the background. So shoot from an elevated position, or lay on the ground, or crouch, or get low. Try and find a way to clean up that background. No, it's not always possible, and peak action will win out no matter what.
Every time.
Every time. And I know there's not always control over that, but something to look for. Good job. So our second place was number 134.
That's Kathy Davis.
This one we liked. Peak action, making that first turn. The stands are full, the colors are great. You know, you have a nice row of horses and riders. Image came together very well.
It's a good peak action, but also a good scene setter at the same time.
Good job. And then first place, we had image number 3.
John Snell.
So in sports photography, we always say tight is right. You want to fill the frame with your subject as best you can, and this does that, 100%. You get the expression on the horses and the riders. It's very good. This is something that I look for every time I go to a horse race. So good job. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, practice that, John, have you?
Not his first rodeo, so to speak. So we're
Abandoned after the stairwell.
Abstract.
oh, abstract. Can we fit everybody in there? You want to do this one? I've been absent for
What's your on the top?
Sure, I'll talk. Just try and stop it.
Abstracts.
I noticed you were doing fine.
Abstracts only had one
wait till we get the
category,
sound
because it wasn't
system
a
set
black and white, and the club's choice is number 107, Jennifer Lackey.
Yes. Jennifer Lackey?
Yeah, right here.
I know another Jennifer Lackey.
Oh, yes. There's 3 of us in here. And one of them's a photographer. Jennifer, what is that?
That's a light fixture on a cruise ship.
We wanted to know, we
Yeah, I just looked up and, yeah.
I thought it was petri dishes was like disease.
I guess jewelry.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, well, the other Jennifer Lackey maybe.
So you were on the floor looking up?
I was at the dining room table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You were eating.
Okay. Do I need this? Or I can just talk loud?
You need the mic.
You need it. I need the mic. This is not abandoned anyway.
Yeah, this is
Abstract.
abstract.
The honorable mention is number 107, which is Jennifer Lackey's cruise ship ceiling, which looks like a scientific mashup.
I think that should be its title now. Cruise ship ceiling.
Scientific mashup. I still think it looks like petri dishes. But it's lovely use of shapes, and and you composed it well, and simplified it in its chaos, which is good with abstraction. The third place was number 93.
That's jet lag.
Well, there's no lack of Latin. We love the lines. We love the cleanness of it. It reminds me of Edward Weston's Dunes work back in the 30s and 40s. It's beautifully seen.
Great tones. It's printed well. Looks great. It took me a minute to figure out what it was, which
For an abstract,
is good for an abstract.
For an abstract, it should be.
In second place, the voters went with number 60.
That's Ed Lawrence.
Ed Lawrence. It's a humble Osage orange hedge apple floating in some water, but I thought it looked like a sperm or a zygote.
I totally missed that.
It's moving, you know.
Been mowing over those all week.
That'll hurt. That'll hurt.
Sort of like a planet.
But you can put them in your fireplace, right?
Yeah, it looked like 5 different things when I first looked at it. It was really cool.
I'll go quit mowing over them and.
Okay, first place, 166.
That's Rebecca Brothers.
Very nicely seen natural landscape, great tones, and you know, it just has a nice overall impact.
It drew me in immediately. I love this one.
Almost looks like a fish in the middle, or a fin.
Yeah, you see all sorts of things in it. It's really cool. Where is this? What is it? It's water, obviously. Who's the photographer?
Becky.
Becky here with
Becky, where you at?
It's a creek. It's a creek.
What creek?
Living Waters down at Blue Ridge Parkway.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's really cool. The reflections in it. It's really
Right side up?
We all do.
Is it right side up?
The living waters, everyone.
Yeah, that's right side up.
It's a little.
But who would know with an abstract, right?
What's next?
Where are we going next?
Yeah,
Living waters never look
we'll
like
take a pause while we bring the sound.
Okay.
You know, there's a church camp down there.
Terry and Charlie are supposed to be getting the sound system.
They did. They went down the hall.
Oh, they've already taken it? Okay.
They were trying to get ahead of the crowd.
Somebody bring a box.
They've already done everything. Okay.
Let's start with the student man of
We're going to start right here.
Okay, what are we doing?
Hand of man and woman.
Get me one. Hand me the mic for a moment, please.
The hand of people.
I just want to test it. Test.
It's not just men that are
There you
responsible
go.
for this mess, but
Hand of
we've had a
Man,
lot to do with it.
we only had one grouping of that, no color, no black and white, just Hand of Man. And the club's choice was number 114, and that was Mr. Lackey.
Well, our honorable mention for a hand of man and woman is number 56.
That's Barbie Carter.
It's I think it's the bridge in France in Paris. The lovers put their locks on the bridge, and it's a beautiful kind of abstraction in a way. We wish it were a little darker, but we like it a lot for its impact and the sentiment behind it.
Yeah.
You know? There's a lot of love there. Third place in Hand of Man and Woman, number 97.
That is Daryl Gilbert.
Nicely done, beautifully printed.
Sometimes it's hard to get fireworks with a cityscape without the cityscape getting too hot, and you handled it beautifully here.
Second place, number 111.
Nancy Dawson.
Was the pool balls.
We like the action, we like the, you know, the movement of the balls. And
This was more of that out of the box thinking that we were talking about earlier. It was really, really cool, really drew us in.
And first place in this category, number 121.
Tom Danahan.
The beautiful jet skating in progress. We like the overall effect of it, the nice selective focus and the great bokeh in the back, in front. And it has an urban air, and those figures kind of passing in the background. The taller buildings could be Central Park, I'm not sure. But we like this for many reasons.
Yep. I agree.
Abandoned behind you.
Okay, abandoned.
Abandoned.
All right, again, just the one category, and it is Club's Choice number 155, Alan Dawson.
And that is our honorable mention. It was really a cool, interesting look at this. Is this? I'm just curious. Is this HDR?
No.
It's not. Interesting. Just beautiful tones. It was striking right away. This one was another tough category that we had to debate a bit about to get our rankings. Let's see. Third place is number 9.
That's Wes Moody.
That's the bicycle, I think. Yes, the bicycle. Again, just great tones and a great setting. You know, the weeds and vines growing up on the bike. And we are debating, we want to know, is the crow real? Is it?
It is real. It's not real.
It is?
No. It's not?
It's not?
Part of the
Okay.
statement. It's your friend who's part of the bike.
It's on my bike. I don't know. It's been there for years.
Let's see. So second place is number 61.
That's Barbie Carter.
What in the world is this?
It was a eco-friendly house that was built on Cape Romano off the coast of Marco Island, Florida, and the sea has taken it over. You can Google it and see what it used to look like.
The sea is taking it back.
Looks like where Pac-Man goes to die.
Let's see.
Called it Jellyfish House.
Okay, I can see that. So first place is number 43. The ladder-back chairs with the vines.
Jan McKinney.
So when we were judging, I walked around the corner, and I would have bet $100 that was a painting. It's really cool. It's really well done. Congratulations. Scenic.
Okay, scenic, one category. Club's Choice is number 122, Tom Danahan. It's up here on the...
So we have for our honorable mention in this category, number 7.
Number 7?
Yep, number 7.
7 is Bill Cole.
It's the boat.
We spent the most time in this category, I think, out of all of them, going back and forth.
I think so, yeah.
We love this picture, the tonality of it, the colors. We like that it was vertical. Everything about it just kind of came together.
Where is this, Bill?
Roanoke Island Marshes and the Outer Banks in North Carolina.
Nice. It looks great.
Yeah, it's very good. Third place was number 72.
Cindy Fogg.
Oh, it's the black and white.
again, we thought this was perfectly executed. You know, the black and white with the fog, the way everything came together.
Love the way the hills fall off in the background. It's great.
It's printed very well, and the composition
Taller
is
than
great.
you.
So, our second place for this category was number 53.
Nancy Bono.
So we went back and forth between second place and first place with this picture.
It was a struggle.
Yeah.
This one was rough.
This picture here. The long exposure is used very well in this situation. We love the color scheme. Everything kind of plays off of each other. The lens choice is great. You know, and it drew us in right away, kind of wondering what this scene was, where it is, and everything like that. Where is this picture taken?
It's in Utah, near Creek Falls.
Okay. It's beautiful.
Yeah, well done.
And our number one choice was also 122.
Still Tom.
So we love the panoramic rendering, if it was stitched or if it was shot like that. You know, it shows the photographer really put their work in, got up early, waited for the right light. I love the starburst coming through the trees. Everything about it just kind of came together.
Where is this?
Military Pike.
Okay.
Yeah. So we were saying this is, when you think of, you know, the rolling hills of Kentucky, this is the picture.
I bet this is not your first time there, eh?
It's my brother. He's out of town, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, he gets up early and lets his wife sleep in on Saturday and goes cruising.
Bless his heart.
Yeah, one of our favorite images overall. Very good job.
Weeds.
Birds.
On the birds. Have this back to you? Sure.
All right. Club choice.
I'm trying to get there.
That's all right.
All
No
right.
pressure.
Club's Choice, one category for us. Club's Choice, number 77, Marshall Smith.
Say that again.
3 green herons.
And a dragonfly. And a dragonfly.
All right, so our honorable mention was number 15. This one was also a tough category. There's a lot of really strong images in this one.
That is Ron Curtis.
Every tone in this image is perfect. So, congratulations. It's really well done. This was tough. This was a tough category. Third place is 150.
Kathy Phillips.
Right here. The good old heron. This image was such a moment. Is why this one stood up. It's well done, it's well executed. The tones are great, but those birds in the background. We discussed it. It reminds us of the flight 5191 Memorial. It looks just like that. So it was really strong. It's just such a moment, and independently, an image of those birds or an image of the heron wouldn't have been nearly as strong, but those two together really sold this one. It's really, really well done. Second place is number 70.
Marshall Smith.
Oh, yeah, right here. So this one wins the Funny Award. This is hilarious, but it's such a great moment. And sometimes moment wins, you know, and a lot of times moment wins. And this one is really strong and really funny and really well done. I bet this was one of the sequence, eh? See here? Okay. So our first place is number 77, 3 green herons and a dragonfly. of walked up to this wall and said, "That's first place," and pretty much
unanimous, pretty much.
Yeah, this one was, but it was a strong category. But this one is really great. It's such a great moment. Again, that's what is kind of a hallmark of this category, and it's really, really strong. Congratulations. Is the photographer here?
I don't think so.
Really great. What is next? Photojournalism? Again, Alex needs to do this one, since he's a professional photojournalist. I'm a reformed professional
It's a black and
photojournalist.
white, best color, this will show when you bring them in here where everybody can see at the same time. Just have Joe go pick them up.
Black and white and a color category for photojournalism. Our black and white club's choice was number 25. Beth Gravitt.
So in the black and white category, we chose number 119 for honorable mention.
And that is Cindy Fogg.
This was a very striking picture as soon as we all walked up.
Again, I want to get to know that guy.
Yeah, it's a very cool scene. It's gritty. The tones in it are great, and he just has that face that you want to take a picture of.
Those eyes.
Yeah, it was a very good shot.
I had to count his toes. He's got a chisel. I mean, he's chiseling this notch out.
Third place was number 25.
Okay, that's Beth.
Again, to me, photojournalism is very moment-driven, and this is just a sweet, authentic moment. You know, a boy and his dog. How do you top that?
Dogs win every time.
No, I think it's a dog and his boy.
Yeah, very great frame. At second place, we had number 143.
Francisco Lovepo.
This picture is just very cool. We love the lines in it. This man working when the clouds came together. This is everything you want to see in a scene-setting picture when it comes to documentary and photojournalism work. Very good shot, very clean.
Is the photographer here?
Yeah. Back over there.
Where is this?
Ecuador.
Again with film?
No, this is
This was digital? Okay.
We like the tones a lot. It's just that gray that it gives you. You can kind of sense the. It gives a sense of place through the tones. It's very good.
Don't ever complain your life is hard.
Right.
So our winning shot was number 139.
Okay, and that is Marty Betts.
You know, when it comes to documentary and photojournalism work, one of the big problems that I encounter is we have very little control over the scene we're photographing. So it's super important to get as clean of a background as you can. And in this frame, we notice there's so much going on in the background that is not intersecting. She's not intersecting with the mountains behind her. The cart is separate. The lines over here are separate. It's very hard to do. And just compositionally, that shows the photographer was looking at something like that. And, you know, kudos to you for doing that. That takes a long time to learn how to do that and to have that second nature. That shows skill. So congratulations.
Really good moment, but also a good scene setter as well, like we discussed earlier. It's hard to do in a single photograph.
Yeah, especially in a kind of a chaotic scene. So, good job.
Our color category for photojournalism was number 151, and that is Tom Myers.
So our honorable mention for this category was number 120.
Tom Banahan.
It was shot cleanly. It's engaging. The colors worked well. Everything framed up very well. The man above and her underneath. It worked out well. Our third place was number 4.
John Snell.
we love the color in this frame, and you know, this is kind of the more just reportage kind of shooting. This worked out well. So, and again, to balance, to get a good exposure shooting a concert, it takes skill.
Yeah, the crowd in the stages, so it's tough.
Yeah, everything worked out well with this frame.
And holding digital SLR up here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're 7'3" already.
Yeah. But we love the color. The color jumped out at us right away.
Yeah.
And I think that's a pretty big thing for a picture like this. Second place was number 132.
Kathy Davis.
Oh yeah. So this is very scenic, and the layers work really well in this picture. I know we would have liked to have seen a shot with a little longer lens, more telephoto, but we think it's a very good scene setter. Kind of everything's framed up between the trees, down the lane here. It worked out very well.
Is this a fox hunt, I assume?
Yes, it shows.
Okay.
I've seen photos from this event before, and this is a good one. And our winning image was number 89.
Lana Yuri.
So this one stood out to us right away because of the color. Shooting hot air balloon festivals is pretty difficult, and to have the people kind of framed up in between the balloons over here, it adds different layers and different depth to the image. We wish it was a little brighter, but other than that, we think it's a good captured moment, which is a hard event to shoot. Very good.
It's hard to layer something with that much dynamic range, and it worked on this one.
It's a difficult situation to shoot, absolutely, for sure. Good job, guys.
All right. Architecture.
Okay, one category for us, and our choice was number 112, Mr. Lackey.
Wait, I gotta get on the right page.
Step back a little. Get in here.
Where are we at now?
Architecture.
Those are those, and it was a weekend we were looking for terrorists in a truck.
Yeah, this was a little bit of a tough category too for us.
Period.
Well, we're in this together.
We are. So our honorable mention is 165.
Becky Brothers.
Oh, the castle, yeah. Do we have to know where is this?
Scotland?
Where?
Scotland?
Yeah.
Dunbacon Castle?
The weather looks like Scotland, for sure. Nicely done.
Or Kentucky.
Or Kentucky. Touche. Third place is number 71.
Cindy Fogg.
And again, where is this?
Agra, India.
Where?
Agra, India.
Wow.
The India?
Not Indiana.
India, Kentucky.
So what is this? What are we
It
looking
was
at?
part of the outside portion of Taj Mahal.
Oh, wow.
It's very cool.
It's very cool. Very well done.
We love the repetition.
Yep.
It's all the way down. It's striking. You see that, you immediately pull into the picture.
And it's a frame within a frame within a frame.
Right. This category was a little bit of a fight. That's okay. It was good. It's a good fight. Second place is 112.
That's Jeff Lackey.
So is this Union Terminal? Right. Yeah. Is that like a 14 millimeter? We've never seen it from this angle.
6 shots at 16 millimeter.
Nice. Okay, cool.
It's a big place.
Yes. I've been in there,
But it's never been seen quite like that.
No,
I photographed it there 40 years ago, and you could only get sections of it because I was using a Hasselblad.
Well, that's what he did and pieced them all together. Nice. Excellent. Well done.
Peter these days.
First place is 100.
Ed Lawrence.
Ed's still here?
Yeah.
Where is this, Ed?
Yeah, where is this?
Guy, you should know where it is.
Why should I know where it is?
Your house.
Your backyard.
No, I don't live there.
Where is it, Ed?
Unless it's New Orleans.
It's New Orleans.
Oh, it's New Orleans.
What's this angled building?
Looks like a lighthouse.
Looks like a lighthouse.
Yeah. It was a lighthouse.
Interesting.
It's the Lighthouse of the Blind on downtown and Central Business District,
Yeah.
CBD.
It's CBD.
Well, this is classic architecture photography.
Yeah.
This is really stellar.
And without that diagonal, you know, I don't think it'd be nearly as good.
No, absolutely.
It messes with our vision.
Yep.
Our expectations. And
Yeah.
I like it when our expectations
It's
get
not
messed
as
with.
it's not as neat that way.
Yeah.
All right. So are we on to fauna?
Fauna.
Yes, divorce from flora.
Okay, for fauna, Club's choice is number 131, Kathy Davis, in spirit of the horse.
Oh, you want to do this now? Sure.
Our honorable mention was number 105.
105 is Nancy Bowling.
We decided that we were big on dogs and horses.
That's a big sweetie right there.
Yeah, I love the tones, the dulcet tones. It's very sweet and loving. You know, there's love on both sides.
And that's a spoiled dog, isn't it?
It's a love dog. Third place is number 62.
Jack McKinney the Elder.
Is that like Cranach the Elder?
Is the photographer here?
Oh.
Where is this at?
Up in Louisville, Mike Mathis has a house full of interesting frogs.
Wow.
That little guy is, yeah, he's about that big.
Nice. Is that for slimy floors or?
No, he's a poison dart frog from the Amazon, and each one Mike picked up with surgical gloves. And then when he put them back, he threw those gloves away, got a new set of gloves, got the next frog. It was very interesting to watch him handle. They're little bitty guys. They're no more than that.
Well, that's an iris blossom.
Yeah.
2 inches long.
Yeah, you can see.
Beautiful flowers. Beautiful.
The colors, everything worked out very well.
The second place is number 67.
James Wheeler.
Here.
Well, we're fearful for the photographer's fate here.
Yeah, where is this? This is a badass bear.
It's in Yellowstone.
Bears eat people. For lunch.
Yeah, how far is that there?
It's 1,000 millimeters and a tight crop.
You can't tell it's a tight crop. So well done.
I love the expression on the bear's face. I love the light on the bear's face. And
He's either sleepy or pissed off.
the first place in this category, like the club, I think, is the horses.
Yeah.
Dogs and horses, And who's the photographer?
It is Kathy Davis.
Good job, great job.
Where is this at?
This is in Idaho, and the irony is in the morning, there are about 50 horses up in the hills. Somebody stands down at the bottom of the hill and shakes the bucket of feed. And they all come charging and kick up the dust.
I figured either a roundup or food was involved somehow, but it looks more like a roundup, so I forget that you told me that. But it's a great action shot, great, the dust makes for a great ground on which the horses are kind of arrayed upon and coming out of. You can almost feel the ground, the hoof beats. Okay, we're moving on to, is this the last? Let's go to the category. There are lots of categories. This was another tough one.
Okay, for natural pictorial, we have number 55, Nancy Bonus.
59?
55.
55.
Double nickel. So what'd you do?
So, our honorable mention, this was a tough category. We didn't have enough awards for this one.
So we gave them all awards.
They're all winners. Honorable mention for this one is 19.
Warbrain Stell.
I'm a sucker as this guy from Black and White Photos, so, you know, this one spoke to us pretty quickly. Just really graphic, really great mood. It's really moody. I'm all for the moody.
Love the sticks.
Yep.
Lots of sticks. Lots of verticals.
Third place is 117.
Daryl Gilbert.
Is this one image or stitched paint? Cool. Yeah, it's really well done. Love the tones in it. All those subtle shades are beautiful. Where is this? Awesome. It's well done.
The only place that's almost as pretty as Kentucky.
Second place is 144.
Virgil Bowler.
Oh yeah, I gotta know what this is.
Virgil left early. He said he got to get up at 4 o'clock to go deer hunting.
That's
So
no
it's Eskimo
excuse.
Falls. This is Eskimo Falls.
Where?
Eskimo Falls. Eastertoe, North Carolina. It's on Eastertoe. It's on private land now. He let people come and he sold part that had the waterfall on it, so it's closed now.
Yeah.
It's a
It's
beautiful.
beautiful.
60-foot waterfall.
And first place in this category is number 1.
John Snell.
I think so. John loved just how the tones graduated in this one. It's like, it's all very subtle. The sun is there, but it's not too hot, it's not too big. All that fog, it just makes it. It's beautiful. Well done. That's it.
No, not quite.
No, best of show or anything to do.
We're going to do best black and white first.
Okay. Club choice? We don't do club choices for those?
No.
Best black and white.
Best black and white, number 79.
Charlie Goat.
Laura?
Charlie Fox.
This one stopped me cold when we were walking through. I'm like, this is really, this is the tones, the crop, the detail. Beautiful. Yeah. Do you want to keep going?
So, our best color, what was it?
90 over here.
96.
And then Jennifer Lackey.
almost two pictures in one. You know, this is almost like the fire sweeping through the forest. It's beautiful. I mean, this is the way to use color.
Yeah, we loved how it was sort of peeking through the trees and the colors, not necessarily the subject here. Yeah, it's well done.
Reminds me a little bit of some of Gustav Klimt's paintings, where things are coming from the foreground, from the background to the foreground. And I love that mixture of foreground and background, and where the color kind of is seeping in.
Yeah, it's almost a black and white in the color.
Yeah, it's black and white except for the color. What?
Yeah, well done.
That must have been a long lens.
Yeah. So does that mean Guy gets to do best of show?
You get to do best of show.
Best of show is in architecture, right here.
Yes, it is. I need a drum beat.
Okay.
Well, there's so many wonderful pictures, and we could have named, 7 or 8 or 9 of them as the best in show.
Yeah.
And, but the one that really grabbed us, that we settled on, was this one.
Number
31.
Ah, Jack McKinney the Younger.
The younger, and the elder and the younger.
Well done. We kept coming back to this image because it's so different. There's nothing else like it in the show.
I mean,
Alex was a huge fighter for this image.
First walked up, we toured the gallery first when we got here, and this picture just jumped out to me right at the beginning. The tonality, the color, the way it's framed, the square format, it's got everything I look for in an artistic picture. This is a great shot.
And it's
well, no, we were talking.
Good, Jack.
Will you be my ages?
It's neither India nor Scotland. It's a parking garage in Liverpool.
It's something out of nothing. I mean, that could be a normal crappy stairwell.
You're using your experience and looking for images. That's what we love.
This speaks to us as
what's
a
cool
as a
about it
photographer.
is you could actually turn it sideways and it would look just as cool. Then you can put it in abstract.
Or upside down.
Huh?
Or upside down.
Or upside down. I mean, it's almost, it would fit in abstract as much as it does in architecture. It's really great.
Yeah, well, it shows me the mark of a photographer finding beauty in the most, boring,
some mundane.
So it's a great Kentucky landscape.
Exactly.
As well as the other great Kentucky landscapes.
I would hang that in my house.
You bought that picture.
Well
done, everybody.
That concludes our presentation for tonight. Want to thank all of you awesome photographers for making this such a wonderful show. Again, want to thank all of those who helped to hang the show and get it all together and work behind the scenes. Another big, huge round of applause for our 3 judges. And a reminder that Gallery Hop is tomorrow night, right here from 5 until 8 p.m. Free food. And also, if you haven't signed up to help distribute the food, we've got 30-minute shifts, so you don't have to be tied up at the food table all night long. Just see Judy Cock. She has a sign-up sheet, and we would appreciate your help with that. So everybody have a great evening and safe drive home.